at the time of recording this, we are a month and a half away from Sonic X Shadow Generations, and oh boy, is the hype building up. This game looks really good with a lot of cool returning stages, and just overall a lot of neat things that are coming back, but there's still a lot of unanswered questions. And in this video today, I'm going to be going over what are my final predictions for Sonic X Shadow Generations. And before we do that, I just think all of you should subscribe right now. I mean, please. Check out the trailers to my upcoming fan film, Sonic Respin. It is an animated Sonic fan film. That's a reboot of Sonic. So yeah, you all should check that out. I'm new at this video essay thing. I'm doing this off script. But yeah. So, we know a lot of things about this game already, but we're gonna go over the stuff that still hasn't been announced. So let's start off with rival fights. If you don't know, in Generations, they had these rival fights of Shadow, Silver, and Metal Sonic. So it's only safe to assume Sonic X Shadow Generations is also gonna have some rival fights. And I've got a few in mind who those could be. The first one, of course, is Sonic himself. I mean, like, this would also explain how Shadow is in the original version of Generations, like how he's, like why he's here and all that. The second rival fight, I think, oh come on, you already know what I'm gonna say. Mephiles, please. I'm gonna be shocked if Mephiles isn't in this game, honestly. But then again, we have seen, like, I was about to say, like, we've only seen like Black Doom related boss battles, but I remembered we saw the Metal Overlord fight as well as the Bio-Lizard fight. And I'm gonna assume there's gonna be 3 rival fights and 3 main boss battles before the final one. And we've already kind of seen the final boss, I think. But anyway, the third rival fight I think is going to be Android Shadow, which is kind of a deep cut, but Sega's kind of been acknowledging the Shadow androids lately. And I'm kind of curious to see how they do that fight. I think it'd be kind of similar to the already existing Shadow fight that they already have. Oh, and I forgot to mention stage locations. For Mephiles, I think it's going to be Kingdom Valley, if not that, probably Flame Core. And for Android Shadow, he showed up in Rail Canyon, so I think we can assume Rail Canyon again. But, hey, I could be wrong. We could get some, like, Jungle Joy. It's not called Jungle Joyride. What is it called? The Jungle level in Sonic Heroes. But, yeah. And there's one more rival fight I do want, but I don't think could work as a rival fight. And we'll get to that right now, actually, because we're down to the third main boss. And the third main boss, I think, is going to be Infinite. I know, a lot of people don't like Infinite, but oh man, do I think he deserves a proper fight. Because for starters, the original fights he had were trash in Forces. And second thing is, oh come on, we have to have Infinite in this game. Sunset Heights was in the most recent trailer, so they're like, yeah, we're gonna acknowledge Sonic Forces. So, wow, man. Like, it'd be cool if they actually fought each other in Sunset Heights, because technically Shadow never really fought Infinite. He just beat him when he was in his weak state, when he was Zero.
I am not weak. I'm not weak. I am not weak!
I read about did you say want?
So, yeah. Like, it could also be Zero. Zero could also be the fight and not Infinite. But, I don't know. But I think Infinite is definitely going to be one of the fights in here. Like, and maybe retcon some of Infinite's past, too. Like, I would like to know a bit, like, I feel like it's got to be more than just, oh, he was called weak by Shadow one time, and now he's just a villain now. There's got to be something else other than that. Like, But I don't know, maybe they won't touch upon Infinite that much. I mean, it seems like they're not really touching upon the Bio Lizard or Metal Overlord that much either, so like it's kind of like the original generations. They mainly focus on Eggman, where in this case it's Black Doom. Okay, next thing we still need to predict about this game are who is going to be that second playable character. That's the thing I'm confused about, and I still don't know. Who is it going to be? A lot of people have been thinking Omega, which I was one of those people at first, but thinking about it even more, and even after Omega was in the latest trailer, I think Silver's going to be the second playable character. Because we don't know what Silver's up to during this. We only see him in his own rival fight, the end of Generations, and before the final boss of Generations. That's all we see is Silver in that game. And you're probably thinking, what about Metal Sonic? Now we know what Metal Sonic's up to. He's gone back to his Overlord phase. And yeah, he's ready to fight Shadow again. That even answered the question, where was modern Metal Sonic in the game? Because we saw classic Metal Sonic, but not the modern version. But yeah. No! Anyway. See, I think Silver's going to be in the game for sure. I mean, maybe not for sure, but I think he's likely to be in the game. Probably not someone like Black Doom as a playable character, because they probably wouldn't keep him a mystery. But then again, I mean, Sega really hates Silver for some reason. But then again, I'm also starting to think now that second playable character is just going to be for Shadow with the Doom powers, unfortunately. Because like if we go to that new key art, we see who's playable on Sonic's side, which is him in Classic Sonic. But then with Shadow, we get him with the Doom wings showing up on the road here. So I think that other tab is unfortunately going to be Doom Shadow, as I'm going to call him. Which, final boss predictions too, we need to talk about that. I don't think it's going to be Super Shadow related. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Super Shadow and all. I do think he's going to be in movie 3, however. What the heck kind of death was that? Anyway, so yeah, like, I say this because, well, like, Sonic's already picking up the Chaos Emeralds in his version of the game. The only reason Shadow will be able to go Super is if they're the Chaos Emeralds from another time zone. Like, what if he collects the Time Stones? Yo, that'd be cool. Hold up. Yo, new idea now. What if Shadow needs to collect the Time Stones to fix his time? Yo, oh man, that would be cool. Like, just imagine that. I mean, the Time Stones have been brought up since Sonic CD, and that was their debut game. That could also give a reason why Silver's in this game and why Black Doom's re-emerging. Yo, you're welcome. Yo, that'd be an insane theory. Imagine if that does become true, though. Like, oh man, dude, now I want that to come true. To become true, I should say. Dang. Okay, now for the next part. What is that mystery Shadow DLC? It's Movie Shadow. I'm gonna say this now, it's definitely Movie Shadow. Like, someone's telling me with Sonic 3 coming out around this time, because it says holiday 2024, even though Sega really doesn't specify what they mean by holiday. There's like 10 Sonic games, no, 5 Sonic games I could list off the top of my head that have had trailers that have said holiday something year, so yeah. Dang, why am I not boosting in this? But yeah, as for that stage, maybe Tokyo? I mean, they probably have to give it like a name or something, like Tokyo Zone or something. Like, I don't know. Unless it's another already existing Shadow level. Like, the level I kind of want to see the most right now is Casinopolis, maybe? No, we've had too many casino levels in Sonic. Let me keep thinking here. I mean, we got Frontiers in here. Maybe we could get Ares Island as a stage. I mean, that'd be cool. I'm not saying that has to be related to the movie Shadow costume, but still. Yeah, okay. Good. What was left for here? What was left for this section? I already listed what stages I'd like. I feel like there's not many more Shadow levels we can do. Unless maybe a couple more hero stages. Oh, we still haven't seen a Shadow the Hedgehog level yet. We haven't even seen Shadow's on spin-off game level. I think the most likely is Westopolis, just saying that now. Because we still don't really have a city level in Sonic X Shadow Generations. God, that is a mouthful. Anyway. What else could be... What else could happen in the game? What else are we missing? Okay, this isn't really relating to the Shadow part, but I think I've said this before in a short video. I think we need more Sonic stuff. Like, as in, like, the games that have came after Generations. So that would be, like, a Lost World. I don't think they do this, but at least a few of these. Like, at least, like, a Lost World stage, a Forces stage, Mania stage, Superstars, Frontiers. Maybe even a Murderous Sonic game if they wanted to go crazy. Sonic Dream Team, even. Okay, that's 8 Sonic games. I can only see, like, 4 of them getting stages, though. Or just not at all. It's really just Shadow's game, honestly. But yeah. Yeah, really excited for Shadow Generations. Boy, I can't wait to see comments after this video that say, "This aged well." Because I don't think most of these options are likely. Well, maybe a few of them, but like some of them, but it wouldn't hurt for them to happen. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all for listening to this quick little video essay, and like this video if you want to see more of these. Anyway, once again, check out my upcoming fan film, Sonic Respin, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.